Hey, LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to Impact Wrestling in WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. We're kicking things off tonight with an Extreme Rules match, as here comes Joseph Connors, the natural-born killer, to the ring. Connors is a hired gun brought in tonight by the digital media champion, WWE superstar Matt Cardona. And tonight, Joseph Connors is looking to be the first of what seems to be multiple trials for Joe Hendry. Of course, for those that don't know, Connors and Hendry were NXT Tag Team Champions in LS11 Universe back in Season 2 for about 3 weeks before Ray got mad at me and brought in the Hart Dynasty. So Joseph Connors making his way to the ring. Not seen Connors since around this time last season, where he was taken out of WWE Universe mode by Damian Priest, because we then found out that we've been using him when he'd been gone from the company for like 6 months. So Joseph Connors making his way to the ring. But ladies and gentlemen, say his name, because here comes
name and he
Joe
appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry making his way to the ring. He makes things better, that's for sure. He can wrestle, he can sing. But tonight, Joe Hendry walks into battle against Joseph Connors. So Hendry makes his way to the ring. Let's do this. Hendry and Connors, one-on-one. Here we go, folks. It's on. Hendry going right after Connors, but Connors catches him. Oh, Hendry knocks him back. Joe Hendry runs him through. When these two last faced off, it was NXT Halloween Havoc. Back in Season 2, it was a loser leaves NXT match. Essentially, if you want to use Impact terms, it was a feast or fired situation. Joseph Connors would win on that night by bashing Hendry's head in with a baseball bat, sending Hendry packing, and Connors will get a Cruiserweight Championship matchup out of that. Connors has won gold in the past. Hendry has not had any singles gold in LS11 Universe. He looks to change that at Bound for Glory when he battles Matt Cardona. Hendry gets out of the way. Connors sidesteps. Hendry sidesteps Connors now, and Hendry with an uppercut. Joe Hendry going out of the ring now, and Hendry, oh, what is Hendry thinking here? Oh, Hendry's thinking that payback's a bitch. That's what Hendry's thinking. Hendry, oh, went for the bat. Connors looking to make it a repeat of Halloween Havoc. Hendry gets out of the way, though. Hendry, Bulldog! Hendry now grabs onto Connors. Joe Hendry scoops him up. Hendry with Freak of Nature. And Joe Hendry looking to make Connors pay right now. This is a receipt that's been waiting for 2 years. Hendry with the kendo stick gets knocked back by Joseph Connors. Joe Hendry being taken towards the ropes. Hendry and Connors. No, Connors. Uppercut from Hendry. And now Joe Hendry cracking him over the back with the kendo stick. Oh! Just shattered it across his face. This crowd was adamant. They were saying, we want tables, and it looks like Hendry is gonna oblige. Joe Hendry Table to the face of Joseph Connors. And now Joe grabs onto Connors. Hendry. Whoa! Here we go! No! Hendry looked like he was going to go for standing ovation through the table. Connors countered into an arm drag. And now Joseph Connors is looking into the ring. Connors has got a hammer. Hendry's got the table. Connors smashes him with the hammer. Hendry knocks it out of his hands. Connors, knee into the back. Taking him down now. And now Connors into a sharpshooter on Joe Hendry. Hendry's in trouble. Hendry knows there's not going to be a rope break to save him in this one. And now Connors. Hendry goes for a right hook. Connors takes him down. Connors. Oh, going right back in. Connors. We're going to stretch out Hendry. Connors stomps him in the back of the head. Joseph Connors turns him over now. Cover on Hendry. Joseph Connors for the 1, 2. Kick out from Joe Hendry. Hendry's down now. Connors goes for a kick. Hendry out of the way. Hendry runs him over. And now Joe grabs that table, but Connors grabs Hendry. Connors going after the arm again. Pulling back on the arm now is Joseph Connors. And now Connors turns Hendry over. Hendry shoves him away. Hendry's got that sledgehammer now that Connors wanted to use. Hendry, oh, cracks Connors with the hammer. Now Hendry going back out to that table. Instead he grabs the bat. Hendry, baseball bat to the ribs. Swings Connors through. Neck breaker. And now Joe Hendry grabs that table again. Hendry walking around the ringside with the table. Slides it in. Takes him down. And now Hendry, he's got the table. Hendry looking to set it up. Hendry with the table set up in the middle of the ring. Connors knocked back with a right hook. And now Hendry. Oh, God! Hendry has Connors. Standing ovation through the table. 1, 2, 3. Hendry, years later, gets his revenge. Joe Hendry just beat Joseph Connors with a standing ovation through the table. Good God. What a win there for Hendry. You can see part of that table flew out of the ring. That's how much force Hendry dropped him with. Huge win there for Joe Hendry. Matt Cardona, looks like your first challenge failed. Next week, we'll see what else Cardona has in store for his former protege. A big win for Joe Hendry, but ladies and gentlemen, up next, Motor City Machine Guns are in action for the first time in quite a while. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got some tag team action up next, and you know, it's kind of fitting that we have this matchup because back at Bound for Glory last season where Impact Universe kicked off, it was this team, the mighty Don't Kneel, Shane Haste and Mikey Nichols, who were the Impact Tag Team Champions. On that night, they would lose those titles to a reunited Motor City Machine Guns. And now tonight, TMDK are going to be the first opponents in almost a year for the reunited Motor City Machine Guns, who, in just a few weeks' time at Bound for Glory, in just under a month's time at Bound for Glory, challenge Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler. They challenge FTR for the Impact Tag Team titles. So Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley making their way to the ring. Been a very long time since we've seen Motor City reunited, but Dax and Cash threw down the gauntlet last week. They said we beat everyone there is to beat. They listed off every team they've beat since becoming champions, and they said there's one team we've been waiting on, and that's Motor City Machine Guns. So Motor City has made their way to the ring. It's Alex Shelley and Shane Hayes starting it off. Here we go. Oh! Shane Hayes goes for a springboard. Alex Shelley out of the way. Shelley knocking him back. Alex Shelley. Enziguri takes down Shane Hayes. Taking him in the back now. Alex Shelley's got him down. Shane Hayes goes for him, counter. Alex Shelley goes for him. Shane Hayes out of the way. Counter for counter. Alex Shelley lands on his feet. And there he goes out of the ring. Down goes Shane. Alex Shelley through the ropes, wipes out Shane. Taking him down now is Alex Shelley. He grabs onto him. Shane Hayes sweeps the legs. And now Shane Hayes goes down into ground and pound on Alex Shelley. He's got him down, stomps him in the ribs. Grabs hold of him now, and Alex Shelley's down. Shane Hayes, knee off the jaw of Alex. Takes him down. Alex Shelley's down. Shane Hayes getting him back up to his feet now. Referee at the count of 5 as Shane sends him back into the ring. Referee at the count of 6. Alex Shelley's down. Shane Hayes to the top rope. Oh, went for a frog splash. Nobody home. Alex Shelley now. Oh, went for an enziguri. Shane Hayes countered. Shane Hayes with a roundhouse kick now. Grabs hold of Shelley. Takes him towards the corner. Head first into the turnbuckle. Puts him on the top rope now. Alex Shelley. Oh, kicks him back. Mikey Nichols gets knocked back now. Clothesline from Alex Shelley. Shane Hayes trying to make the tag. Tags in Mikey Nichols. Here we go. Alex Shelley turned around now. Nichols grabs onto him. Mikey Nichols. German suplex. Takes him down. Grabs onto the arm. Stomps the arm. Alex Shelley's down. Out of the way, though, is Shelley. Alex Shelley now grabs onto Mikey. Gets him up. Lifts him up. And drops him. Down goes Mikey Nichols. Shane Hayes getting him back, or Alex Shelley getting him back up to his feet now. Alex Shelley launches him into the corner. Tag is made to Chris Sabin. And now Motor City Machine Guns. What are we thinking here? A knee strike and enziguri combo into Northern Lights. Northern Lights 1, 2. Chris Sabin is in, and Sabin taking him down. Sabin gets knocked back now, and Mikey Nichols with a huge spine buster takes down Chris Sabin. Tag made back to Shane Hayes. Shane Hayes has got him down now, and Hayes getting Sabin back up to his feet. Grabs hold of him now. Chris Sabin sent over the top rope. And, oh, Shane Hayes. Sunset flip takes him down. Getting him back up to his feet now is Shane Hayes. Goes for a kick. Chris Sabin sweeps the legs into a standing shooting star press. Chris Sabin now getting him back up to his feet. Sabin kicked in the ribs now. Shane grabs onto him, sends Sabin into the steps. Getting him back up to his feet now. Sabin sent across ringside. Referee at the count of 5. Shane up to the top rope. Oh, he wipes out Chris Sabin, but just barely. And now Shane Haste kicking him down. Shane Haste. Whoa. Chris Sabin takes him down with an arm drag. Into a knee strike. And a shooting star. Referee at the count of 4 now. Back into the ring goes Shane Haste as Chris Sabin goes up to the top rope. Sabin, elbow across the back, takes down Shane Haste. Kicking him in the knee now, and Shane Haste, arm drag, takes him down. Shane Haste now getting him back up to his feet, and Haste pulls him in, lifts him up. Chris Sabin is in a world of trouble right now. Sabin slides out of it. Arm drag, taking him down. And now Chris Sabin gets caught. And look at this, Shane Haste, DDT into a suplex as well. Has him down, tag is made back to Mikey Nichols. Grabs onto him now, Nichols getting getting Chris Sabin back up. Sabin answering back with right hooks, knocks him back, and Sabin puts him in the ropes. There's a kick. Sabin, snapmare, takes him down, hits the ropes. Big kick into a stomp. Sabin into a cover now. 1, no. Sabin's got him down. Chris Sabin stomping on him. Sabin with a kick to the back. And now Sabin rushes in. Clothesline from Mikey Nichols. Sabin trying to crawl towards Shelley. Tag is made. Here comes Alex Shelley. Alex Shelley. DDT coming in like a house of fire. And an elbow drop. Knocking back Mikey Nichols. He's got Shane Haste down now, and Alex Shelley. Oh, moonsault! Connects. Gets a hold of him now, getting him back up to his feet. Grabs on. No, Mikey Nichols finding the counter again. Shelley gets back to his feet. Counter for counter. Alex Shelley backflips. Shelley scoops him up. Wait a minute. Alex Shelley. Air raid crash. Connects. Cover. 1, 2, no. And now Alex Shelley wiping out Shane Haste. Chris Sabin. Oh man, Alex Shelley into a cover on Mikey Nichols for the 1. No. Sabin getting out of the ring now. Shelley taking down Haste, or taking down Nichols, excuse me. And a jawbreaker from Mikey Nichols. Countered. Shane Haste is down on the outside. Alex Shelley jackknife cover to Mikey Nichols. 1, 2, no! Nearly got him. Tag made back to Sabin. And now Sabin grabs hold of him, getting him back up to his feet. Scoops him up. 4, cradle. Shock. 1, 2, no! Just barely saved by Shane Haste. Alex Shelley wiping out Shane Haste. And Alex Shelley springs to the outside. Chris Sabin now grabs hold of, gets caught by Mikey Nichols. Sabin, whoa, hang on, Sabin, sent over the top rope. Nichols pulls him back in, and Mikey Nichols knocks him down with a right hook. Goes for a kick. Sabin catches him. Chris Sabin looking to take things into overdrive here. Takes him down. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Motor City wins. Huge win for Motor City. Motor City Machine Guns pick up the win. If you're FTR, you gotta be licking your chops waiting for this match. I know a lot of people in the LS11 Universe are excited for it. We got plenty more coming up on Impact right now. Oh my god! On the parking lot, that's Awesome Kong! Kong is attacking the Knockouts champion! Remember, Awesome Kong makes her first ever appearance in a match for LS11 Universe in just a few weeks at Bound for Glory when she faces Jordynne Grace for the Knockouts title, and now Awesome Kong is putting the boots to the champion. Kong is beating the hell out of the Knockouts champ. Jordynne Grace has been an unstoppable champion, but I think she might have finally met her match, as Kong leaves her laying with a power bomb. We're going to move on to some more action up next, ladies and gentlemen. This matchup heavily affects the upcoming Call Your Shot Gauntlet, as Christopher Daniels tonight looks to defend his spot in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. So here comes the Fallen Angel to the ring, the man who challenged for the Ring of Honor World title just a couple of weeks ago at Death Before Dishonor. So Christopher Daniels tonight looking to get one more shot at the Ring of Honor title if he can win here. Not only that, keep his spot in the upcoming Call Your Shot Gauntlet. So Daniels has made his way to the ring. Here comes the Ring of Honor World Champion. Here comes Dalton Castle. The Peacock flies into Impact tonight. So Dalton Castle making his way to the ring. So it's the rematch from Death Before Dishonor. It's about to go down. It's Castle and Daniels. Here we go. Daniels starts off with a right hook, knocking back Dalton Castle. The Ring of Honor champion counters into a chop. Dalton Castle knocks him back. Drop kick. Connects. And now Dalton Castle stomping away on Daniels, keeping him down. Christopher Daniels runs in, goes for a drop kick. Dalton Castle into a clothesline. Castle's got him down now, and Dalton Castle. No, Christopher Daniels grabs onto him now, and Daniels ducks him. Daniels swings it around. Hurricane Rana takes down Dalton Castle. Daniels springboards into a moonsault. He's got him down now, and Dalton Castle's down. Daniels up to the top rope. Dalton Castle, look out! The Fallen Angel drops onto the knees of Castle. Christopher Daniels grabs him in into a DDT, taking him down. Cover for the one. No, kick out. Dalton Castle rolls through though, and Dalton Castle tries to grab him. Daniels catches him though, and Daniels swings around, takes him down again. And now Dalton Castle's down. Daniels up to the top rope. Daniels, oh, went for the best moonsault ever. Dalton Castle found the counter though. Dalton Castle ducks him. Power slam from the Ring of Honor champion. Castle taking him down now with some shots to the head. Kicks him in the ribs. And now Dalton Castle caught with a clothesline from Daniels. Into another one now, Dalton Castle. Daniels sweeps the leg. And now Christopher Daniels turning him over. Christopher Daniels cover on Castle. For the 1, 2, kick out from the Ring of Honor champion. Christopher Daniels grabs onto him. Right hook again, knocking down Dalton Castle. Daniels grabs him, turns him over, kicks him in the back. And, oh, a standing shooting star. And another. Christopher Daniels grabs him now, and Daniels, knee to the arm of Dalton Castle. Christopher Daniels now grabbing onto him, lifts him up. Daniels, no. Castle finds the counter. Castle knocks him back with a chop. Daniels with a kick. Counter for counter. Dalton Castle pops him up, and Dalton Castle belly to Christopher Daniels. Kicking him down now is Dalton Castle. Dalton Castle staying on top of him here. Castle kicking down Daniels. Christopher Daniels has got him down. Daniels back to his feet. Drop kick to Castle. And now Daniels grabs onto the champ. Christopher Daniels sends him into the corner. And now Daniels grabs hold of him. Daniels into running bulldog to Castle. Dalton Castle's down now. Christopher Daniels into a cover for the 1, 2, kick out. Oh, went for another moonsault, did Daniels. Dalton Castle grabs onto him. Oh, crossface chicken wing. Dalton Castle looking to make Daniels tap out. Dalton Castle may have just snatched the victory. Dodging that moonsault might have done it. Daniels is in trouble. Castle wrenching it in as tight as he can. Dalton Castle's got it in. Daniels is writhing in pain. Daniels is feeling it. Daniels. Whoa, Christopher Daniels prying the arms free. Knocks back Castle with an elbow. Grabs onto him now, and Dalton Castle caught with a head scissor. Daniels has got him down. And now Christopher Daniels getting Dalton Castle up. Christopher Daniels with Dalton Castle into the corner. Dalton Castle scooped up now. Daniels takes him down. Daniels, is he going to do what I think he's about to do? Thought he was about to look for BME. Into a cover now. 1, 2, no. And now Daniels up to the middle rope. Well, now he is. Best moonsaults ever. Turns him over. Cover on the Ring of Honor champion. 2, no. Oh, Castle rolls him through. 1, 2, 3. Dalton Castle steals Christopher Daniels' Call Your Shot spot. Dalton Castle just stole the Call Your Shot Gauntlet slot from Christopher Daniels. It looked like Daniels was moments away from beating the Ring of Honor champion. What a win for Dalton Castle, though. You can see there the BME connected right onto that 1 point broken back of Dalton Castle, and then boom, Castle. Oh, and if you look there, Dalton Castle grabs the tights of Daniels. Dalton Castle quite literally stole it. And Dalton Castle gets the win, ladies and gentlemen. Our main event, the #1 contenders match to the world title, is about to come up, but something interesting happens backstage. Kurt, Bobby, what are you doing here? You don't work here. I know that, but you're the only place that's given me a chance right now. You're the only place that didn't call security when I showed up. Well, yeah, because I didn't know you were here, but right now I'm thinking about it, so say what you guys say. Look, I know Blake Christian is under Impact contract, and he stole victory from me again at Death Before Dishonor. You saw it just as well as everyone else. Well, he beat you twice, Bob. Well, what? I mean, Bobby, is it really stealing when he's beat you like 3 times? I mean, Bob, where's the lie? Okay, look, Kurt, I didn't want to ask this, but can you give me a match with Blake Christian next week for the Ring of Honor Pure title, under the condition that if I don't win the Pure Championship, I will retire from professional wrestling. I'll go do boxing full time. I'll do my podcast. Or you could, do what other guys your age do. Maybe go do some bird watching, do some fishing. Yeah, you can have the match next week, Bob. Thanks, I guess. See you next week. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event, a triple threat elimination match to crown Samoa Joe's Bound for Glory challenger. Out first, the leader of Bullet Club. Out first is the Switchblade, Jay White. Jay White making his way down to the ring. He's fought for the Impact World title one time in the past. It was all the way back at No Surrender against then champion Jeff Hardy. Switchblade would come up short on that night. But now Switchblade Jay White, he's called himself the uncrowned Impact World Champion. Many in the LS11 Universe have called him that in the past. Many believe that Jay White is a matter of when and not if for the Switchblade to become the Impact World Champion. He's had multiple shots to become #1 contender, but since that No Surrender matchup with Hardy, he's yet to get any of those shots. So Jay White making his way to the ring. So, Switchblade is the first man in the matchup tonight. Out next, the only man in this matchup who has been the Impact World Champion in LS11 Universe, Moose, making his way to the ring. Moose making his way down to the ring. The self-proclaimed wrestling god. So Moose, the next man in this matchup. He's in this matchup because of his victory over Brian Cage at the most recent pay-per-view event, Rebellion. Is that what it was? Sacrifice. It was Sacrifice. Because Scott Steiner was there. Duh. Look, man, I've done a lot of these videos today, alright? This is the last thing I've got to report for the day, So Moose is the next man in this matchup, the former Impact World Champion. And finally, the man who qualified for this matchup last week with his victory over Steve Maclin. Maclin, who we now know will challenge Alan Angels for the X Division title. It's Cowboy James Storm, a former TNA champion in his own right, is James Storm. Part of one of the most legendary tag teams in Impact history of Beer Money Inc. with Bobby Roode, now known as Robert Roode, current WWE Intercontinental Champion. James Storm making his way to the ring. So Cowboy James Storm is the next man in. Without any further ado, let's do this, folks. Jay White, Moose, and James Storm. A huge triple threat match. The winner faces Samoa Joe on February 4th. Here we go. Jay White immediately ducks out of the ring. Oh, big knees from James Storm. And now James Storm going up to the top rope, and Jay White knocks him off the top rope. And the Switchblade, taking the cheap way out, pounces on him, knocking him down. Jay White now with a right hook, and again, Jay White gets caught. Moose dropping him. And now James Storm, cutter to Moose. You see a lot of shots in this one. A lot of back and forth from all three of these guys. Might even see some strange alliances made throughout the matchup. And now James Storm grabs onto him. Jay White thrown over the top rope. Out to the floor he goes. And now Moose in trouble. James Storm takes him down with a back suplex. James Storm hits the ropes, and James Storm leg drop. Pounced by Jay White. And now James Storm grabs onto Moose, and James Storm grabs onto Jay White now, and James Storm, no! Jay White elbows his way free. And he throws James Storm off the ropes. He uppercuts Moose. Throws Moose at James Storm. Whoa, tries to jump on both of them instead. Moose now going after Storm. Moose hits the ropes, punches James Storm in the face. Jay White, small package, trying to get Moose out of here early. One, no. Moose with the shoulders up. And now Jay White stomping away on Moose, kicks him in the back. Moose back to his feet, clothesline. And now Moose grabs hold of him. Moose pulls him in. Powerbomb from Moose. There's another kick, and Moose grabs hold of him, getting Jay White back up. There's a jab. Jay White with a knee strike. Kicks him in the ribs. And knees to the side from Jay White to Moose. Jay White stomping on him now. Moose with a drop kick to White. Moose now into a cover on Jay White for the one. No, Jay White kicks out. James Storm grabs on now. He gets Moose up, and James Storm, Alabama slam. Cover on Moose. Gets off of him though. And now Storm and White going at it. James Storm and Jay White firing away. Jay White knocks him back. Jay White grabs him. High-low to James Storm. Jay White into a cover. Switchblade for the one. For the two. No! Nearly eliminates James Storm from the matchup. James Storm back to his feet. Running neck breaker. And now knees to the ribs again. Into a cover. For the one. No. Kick out from Jay White. Moose grabs onto James Storm and picks him up now. And Moose grabs the cowboy. Rakes the eyes. Oh, wait a minute. Blade Runner. 1, 2, 3. Moose has been eliminated. There's a right hook to James Storm now. Jay White and James Storm going at it. It's down to 2. Spine buster from James Storm. He gets Jay White back up to his feet now, and James Storm scoops him up on his shoulders. Has him for the 8-second ride. Down goes White. Switchblades out of it. 1, 2. Kick out. And now James Storm getting him up. James Storm. Last call. No, Jay White swings him around. Goes for a shot. James Storm counters. Jay White firing away. Knee strike connects. James Storm with a kick to the ribs. James Storm grabs onto him now, and Storm with White up on his shoulders. Stun gun taking him down. There's a kick taking him down now, and James Storm getting the switchblade back up to his feet. There's a chop attempt from Jay White. Jay White knocking him down. And then Jay White with a right hook to James Storm, and again, Jay White staying on top of him, kicks him back. Right hook now from James Storm. And James Storm kicks him in the ribs. DDT. Cover. For the one. No. Grabs onto him now, and James Storm gets knocked back with an elbow strike. Jay White. Oh, high-low knocked him into the corner that time. Jay White getting him back up to his feet now, and White with Storm into the corner. Drop kick. Knocks him into the corner. And Jay White going to the knees of the cowboy. James Storm in some trouble here. Jay White knocking him back. Jay White now grabs him, hangs the legs up, stomps the knee of James Storm. Storm is feeling the effects of that one as Jay White slaps him in the face. And Jay White cockily just laying across him for the 1, the 2. Kick out from James Storm, but just barely that time. The cowboy barely got up. He caught him for a power slam. Into a cover now on Jay White. 1, no, switchblade kicks out. And now grabs onto him. Knee to the face. There's an elbow to the knee from James Storm. James Storm getting him back up to his feet now, and James Storm pulls him in, scoops him up. Storm, 8-second ride. Oh, Jay White. 1, 2, nearly got him. Jay White nearly stole it. And now Jay White runs in. James Storm got him. Storm, no. White answers back. Jay White with a chop. James Storm catches him again. Storm scoops him up. Alabama slam to Switchblade. Kicking him down now, and James Storm, elbow to the knee of Jay White. Grabs him again now, and Jay White in trouble. James Storm takes out the knee again. Storm gonna look to end it. Here we go. Last call. Down and out. 1, 2. Jay White kicked out. And now James Storm, has his leg swept by Jay White. And now Jay White's got him down. Jay White, big knee strike. James Storm hits the ropes. Leg drop. Getting him back up to his feet now. James Storm grabs onto Jay White. Lifts him up. Going for an Alabama slam. Jay White countered. Jay White pulls him in. 4. Blade Runner. 1, 2, 3. No! James Storm kicked out. And now Storm and White collide. Storm, 8-second ride. Connects again. Into another cover on White for the 1, 2. Kick out from Switchblade. James Storm now. Goes for the corner. Kicks him in the ribs. Hip toss connects. Counter for counter here from both men. Uranagi. Kicks him down, gets caught. Leg sweep from White. Storm is down. Jay White approaches the Impact legend. Drills him into the mat. And Jay White now getting him back up to his feet. Switchblade. Kicks him in the ribs. Knee to the ribs of James Storm. Switchblade kicking away now on him. Switchblade trying to keep him down. Got out of the way. Jay White got out of the way. James Storm is down. Storm in some pain here. Here comes James Storm. Ducked by Jay White. Jay White caught him for a second. Blade Runner. 1, 2, 3. No! What is it gonna take to put down James Storm? Jay White has got to be asking himself that right now. What has this guy got left? Cowboy James Storm sends him through the ropes. DDT. 1, 2, no. And now James Storm into the corner. He's tuning up the band. Looking for the big one. Looking for. Went for last call. Jay White out of the way. Jay White ducked the last call. Finds the counter. Knocks back James Storm. And now Jay White with a chop. James Storm counters. Storm, no. White with an elbow. White goes for another Blade Runner. Storm with a right hook. Storm grabs onto him now. Backflip from Jay White. White knocks him down, and Jay White knees into the ribs again. And now Jay White stomping on the ribs repeatedly. Punches him in the face. Jay White putting the boots to James Storm. Storm gets slammed into the mat. James Storm staggering back to his feet. Jay White, high-low. And now White, not wasting any time with theatrics for it, lifts him up, pulls him in, one more time. Blade Runner. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Jay White is headed to Bound for Glory. A big win there for Jay White. A big win there. Switchblade Jay White is heading to Bound for Glory. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching this week's episode of Impact. Until next time, everybody, I've been Xander, and that was Universe. I think maybe you all need it too. I think I need to lie down after that match.